Jack, big weekend ahead of you, 100th league appearance imminent for you, and when you reflect on your years at the club, how proud are you of that achievement?
Yeah, it's pretty special, to be honest with you. We've got our little Centurions board down by the home changing room, and it's nice to know that my name's going to be on that board if I get on the pitch, touch wood. Yeah, it's a nice achievement that everyone looks to do. Certainly didn't think when I made my kind of first few appearances here that I would ever get anywhere near it, so it's nice to know that hopefully I'm going to hit it, and my name's going to be there forevermore.
Lots of memories along the way, but for you being a local lad, playing for your hometown club, there's lots of positives there, isn't there, that you must reflect on even now and say, wow, I've had a hell of a ride already.
Yeah, it's been a pretty decent few years. We've achieved some special things, and it's not just the stuff that you achieve on the field, it's also the kind of the things that you, as players, you get to do off the field, the things you get to do in change rooms and get to do on away trips and things like that. It's the memories that people don't see that you get to achieve as players that are the real special ones that stand out for me. And there's been some pretty good times that we've had together so far, and hopefully a few more to come yet.
Look at the on-field stuff now, and just reflect a little bit on last weekend. Speaking to a few of the guys this week, you feel as though you're more frustrated more than anything that you let an opportunity go last week.
Definitely, end of the day we got a losing bonus point at Leicester, and a few years ago we would have been over the moon with that, but I think that kind of shows where I was as a club now, the fact that we were really pretty frustrated that we let that one go. In the game as a whole, like we were in the game, but it was almost like we were comfortable with what we were doing. We never made it uncomfortable for ourselves and really pushed ourselves right to the limits. And that's certainly going to be a big thing for Newcastle this weekend, is really making sure that we let it all out. I think the boys achieved that against Wasps, and maybe on that Leicester game there was a bit of a hangover from Wasps game almost. Being back here at Sandy Park, hopefully we can really let it all out and be prepared to get uncomfortable.
I was going to say, you set a benchmark with that Wasp performance in terms of home performances. That's one to really live up to, isn't it?
Certainly so, yeah. The boys were on the pitch, putting a hell of a performance. Particularly that first half. I think it was like 30 plus phases or something for that one of the first tries. And that just shows what we can do. I think the pace and the physicality that they played at is something that we want to try and emulate as much as we can. And unfortunately we didn't get to do it last weekend, but back at Sandy Park, crowd roaring for us. Hopefully it'll be a good experience to go out there and have a run around.
We've seen in the last few years the emergence of Newcastle coming better and better under Dean Richards, but I think this season in particular they've really added to their game, and we're seeing with their results they come here with a bit of confidence this weekend.
Definitely so. They'll have absolutely nothing to lose this weekend. Full credit to them. They've picked up some decent results, and I think it's a lot down to their attack structure that they've had and they've kind of built on over the last few years, and that they're really prepared to kind of throw the ball around and get the wingers involved in the game. And they've got some dangerous individuals in that team that are doing a lot of damage for them. So we've just got to really use our defence as a weapon and hopefully kind of nullify any threats that they can throw at us.
You talk about their attack, but in defence they're equally strong, aren't they? The likes of Wilson and Welsh, Green in the back row in particular. They're big boys. They're guys that try and stop you.
Certainly so. Very solid players defensively as well. And again, hopefully our kind of pace that we can put into the play and our physicality will keep them at arm's reach, and we can really have a bit of a run around ourselves.